decline.
I really wasn't planning to make a video today. I mean it, I really wasn't. I mean, it was not on my list of things to do. On my list of things to do was come home, play some Dragon Age Inquisition, because I've been playing that game and I love it. I'll be showing you gameplay footage of it sometime, except for the fact that I can't record and play at the same time. But that's a rant for another time. You've read the title, you know what this is about. This is phenomenal. This is one of those really, really weird things where you come home, you see something on YouTube, and you realize, I really have to share my opinion about this. So, by now, you should have probably checked out the trailer yourself if you're interested. There's a link in the description if you're really, really interested and you want to see it, or you want to see it and see what I'm talking about in this case. But, essentially, this is a pseudo-reboot. I'm not going to say it's a full reboot because apparently it takes place 23 years after. Let me read off the description from IMDb. 22 years after the events of Jurassic Park in 1993, which is when the original movie came out, Isla Nublar now features a fully functioning dinosaur theme park, Jurassic World, as originally envisioned by John Hammond. Bull. No. You're essentially taking what happened in the first three movies. You're saying, okay, it happened, but you know, we're going to ignore every single message that we have about it. We're going to ignore the fact that everyone who is involved in this probably knows that John Hammond does not envision this at the end. At the end of the first movie, he's already gotten the look of, okay, I don't want to do this. I mean, look at that face. Look at that sad face as he's looking out over the destruction of the island, essentially, as it happened. I mean, people died in that movie. It changed his opinion about the whole thing. And now you're saying essentially that John Hammond's dead. Well, John Attenborough, he did die. Maybe because he died, this whole thing is changing. I'm not trying to put light on that whole situation. It's sad. The great actor died. But the point is, the world would have known this was a bad idea. And I mean, you make the argument that, okay, maybe it's about people can't change, and it's all human nature to try and control things that we know we're not supposed to, and make the same mistakes because we're not learning from history. You're not learning from history! We've done these movies. These movies have happened. So Jurassic World, I mean, you would think it's about the world of the park is called Jurassic World. It's not Jurassic Park. It's all okay now. It's a new theme park. No, it's the same theme park. If you look at the boat in the video, it's going to Isla Nublar. Isla Nublar, where they had Jurassic Park originally. So they're revamping the whole park and it's becoming a massive theme park. Okay, fine. Fine. You know what? I can give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure that you can possibly find a way to make this good. But you have to do better than the last two movies that we've seen. And I don't think you're going to, because we're essentially rehashing movie one. That's why it's a pseudo-reboot. It's rehashing the same events from movie one, except now you've actually got guests at this theme park, because the theme park's apparently doing well enough to have guests there. And it's like, did people not... Are you really going to rehash this? Almost exactly same way. I mean, if you look at the trailer, from what I can piece together from the trailer, they're breeding dinosaurs. They're doing genetics, and they're doing it for scientific reasons. No, they're doing it to make money. They've got theme parks to show it off. So, of course, they're trying to get money. And then that's what John Hammond was saying. We're learning from this. It's all scientific. And I know, it's just... we're going through everything that we went through in the first Jurassic Park movie. We're going through the exact same thing. There's not much different. And I thought Jurassic World, it would maybe be referring to the pterodactyls at the end. They flew out, and it's beginning of dinosaurs beginning to populate the rest of the world. Okay, well, fine. That would be possibly interesting. Now we've got a genetically modified dinosaur. I'm guessing it's possibly Raptor meets T-Rex by the way it's shot, but I don't have a good feeling about this, guys. I really don't. I mean, I love the first Jurassic Park. It's a great movie. The second one, you've seen my opinion. The third one, you've seen my opinion. I may think the third one is a slightly more superior film only because it knew that it was going to be a horrible movie, so they didn't put as much effort into it, and it's shorter. But the second one is boring to me. It goes on and just hammers in your whole message. This one's hammering in the same message, so you've already got the nail stuck in the wood. It's stuck there as deep as it can go, and you're getting a hammer, and you're hammering it, hammering it, hammering it. Well, you're not gonna make a difference. You've already made this movie. This movie has been made. There's no need to make it again. But you're going to do it because you'll get people to come to see it because it's got the word Jurassic. And it's got the picture of the T-Rex. And it's going to draw people in to see this movie. And I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. I want to give you the benefit of the doubt. But it looks like a pseudo-reboot that is not going to be making any new territory. It's going to be just the same thing, I believe. I'm looking at this, I'm like, I don't see how it would have been possible for this park to be made. And I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not entirely enthusiastic. Now, okay, a few good points from what I've seen from the trailer, because I've been bashing it now a lot. Chris Pratt as apparently the main character, Owen. Okay, he was in Guardians of the Galaxy. He seemed to do a pretty good job there. He was, what else has he done? Let me pull that up really quick. He was also in, there was something else I was going to mention he was in. The Lego Movie, he did the voice of Emmett. That was a fun movie, but... and, I mean, I don't know, all the other people they have in here, there's no one I think of as a really big name character, really. So, he's essentially the biggest name they have for this movie. I don't know if he's enough to save it. Now, granted, the special effects are going to be phenomenally better than they were in the older ones, but I think, when I'm looking at some of these scenes, I'm watching it, I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, it looks CGI'd. And I mean, I know at this point we should be just used to that, but it just doesn't jive with me. I think it's too CGI'd now. I mean, the first Jurassic Park, there's a little bit of green screening, of course, but the computer-generated dinosaurs were phenomenal at the time, and they still, while they don't hold up as well, they hold up really well. In this one, you can just look at it, and it radiates CGI. Not just on the dinosaurs, but on some of the sets, it seems. I'm hoping it's just my imagination, but it just feels fake. I've ranted on this now. This is actually a legitimate rant, it seems, for me. I usually have these little frivolous rants. This is me actually being serious, saying, this is not what I think should be going on. It's not giving me a good feeling. And that's a shame. That's a real shame. Anyways, I just want to share my opinions on this and see how everyone else feels. What do you think about Jurassic World, essentially Jurassic Park 1.5, the reboot-ish? Share your thoughts on it. We'll see how you guys feel. I might be off base. I mean, it might be the greatest thing ever. It could be a great movie. I'll probably see it. I don't know if I'll see it in theaters, but I'll see it. But not feeling too good about it. Not feeling too good. And we'll just have to see how it goes. In the meantime, thanks for watching, cheerio, and farewell.